go in there. Blah, 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 blah.
I don't think I see a live section yet.
Skip track.
It's funny. It says you have 10 views and 7 views on the other ones from 6 days ago and 2
I
days
found
ago.
me. I'm live right now.
There, I see it now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty up to date with YouTube, so YouTube's not as bad. But yeah, it seems like y'all like it never lagged that much at all on YouTube.
It's a good, like, maybe 5 seconds at the most on this one. But Twitch is at least 10.
No. She's tripping too, so. Oh, she just completely fucking freaked out. What? What the fuck? My arm went back to normal. Look!
That's weird.
And she flips out every time she goes in there, so I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. So my arm is now back to normal. It just...
Because it was all the way up to your shoulder or more.
I know! So I don't know if there's like another way I'm supposed to... Nope, she's tripping out again. What the fuck? Nope, tripping.
I think it's just a thing you have to keep doing until either she gives up or...
But I don't want my arm to go all the way back up black. It just went back to normal. Shit. Do I need to...
Do you have to focus, maybe?
I don't know. She trips out every time she leaves the light. So maybe run to the light? Alright, let's try that. Running to the light. Yeah, there we go. Yep, I have to run to the light. Okay. So that's what I do or I die.
Shh.
Oh, shit. Okay, where's...
There's fire over there, so I guess that would count.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of, because nothing else... There's nothing over here. It's all blackness. Okay, run. Okay, got a torch.
It's still here. No, it's a trick.
Do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. So loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away. And he only hurts me to silence them. But he's gone now.
But they always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead.
No,
They want me with them.
stop!
That's why they crawl through the walls.
Don't listen
Do you
to them.
see them? Do you see their faces? He's coming.
Senua, help me! Help! Get me out of here! Don't go!
Where has she gone? She's disappeared.
She shouldn't be here.
Okay, I gotta find fuck. This is gonna be
She took her
fun.
own life to escape it.
She can't remember when it started. When her mother lost her smile. Her
Set
eyes
that
gazing
thing on
past her
fire,
towards a
maybe?
world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father, Zinbel. I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
At least we're pretty sure the torch doesn't,
Run out.
yeah.
Shut up. Stupid voices.
The darkness will come again.
There we go, the peas over here. You can't light other torches. Oh, there's the pea. I see it. It's right there. Come on.
Maybe you have to hold it there for a little bit
No.
to catch fire.
No, it's the pea is right there. I don't know if it's because that thing is in front of it that it won't let me. Focus it.
For
Why is it not letting me focus? I don't know why it won't let me focus on that. The more I go that way, the pea goes away. So. That's definitely the pea. I just don't understand why it's not letting me focus into it.
you have to light the thing, and it'll be the shadow of the pea that
I don't think that's it.
I just looked it up.
Well, I just lit it. That's stupid. Why the heck wouldn't just the word work? Okay, where's the other? Where's the other? There was another brazier somewhere.
Brazier.
This ain't, it's a fire. Another.
There was one towards the entrance, I believe.
Dillian, this is just another trial. It's just another trick. Just to distract her from her real.
I'm just gonna put it on there just in case.
But you don't. Your mother is trying.
But I don't see it again. Oh well. Oh, there it is.
I think it was too tall, this one.
It might be, but we can try. Yeah, it is. She won't do anything. Looked like the pea was on fire now.
It did. I saw.
light in here at least. Reminds me of Plague. Just lighting everything the way I go, just in case. I'm just like, you know, if it runs out, we're just gonna make sure it doesn't. I'll just run back to these places. I've learned anything from Plague. Not to trust things. Okay, there's the door. Oh, that's the door that I tried to open earlier that I couldn't open. I came from that way, never mind. Oh no, I came from the door. Fuck. Oh, I can go down, I remember now. Alright, down we go. Oh, this looks like fun.
Oh, it don't. Oh my god.
That was a joke. Being sarcastic. Shit, I am gonna have to go under.
She has to go and go towards the light. She can make it. She can do it.
How the fuck? There we go.
Run! Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is...
Here we go.
You have to rest here.
Ready? Go. Fire. Up ahead. Okay, we got it. Alright, the next letter. Oh, I see it. Okay, and the reflection.
What are you waiting for?
I'm trying. Shut up.
She did it. Going. She's done it. Well done.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night. The faces in the dark, coming through the walls. everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Sinbel, could see the monster in her.
Jesus fucking Christ. It would be like locking your child up to a psychosis in the room all the time, where she sees horrific visions every night. Fucking dad was a savage. Alright, one more letter. Wait a second. Up, down. I came from that way. Can I go up then? No, I can't. Unless I could build a stairway, and it would show me if I could build the stairway. It would be distorted. Maybe if I go back to the front. Okay. Well, I think if I fell, I'd fall to my doom, so I don't think that's a good idea. That place was locked. God damn, those voices are creepy.
Mm-hmm.
We'll bring light to this place.
Let there be light.
I know, everywhere. That's what I feel like I'm saying. Will not let the darkness swallow me. See, I could not, I guess, like, okay, so I can think functionally normally, you know, but I would be like, dude, I did not fucking kill you. How the hell did I kill you? I don't even know who you are. Shut the fuck up. And I guess I keep going this way. The only things that I have killed are the things that keep trying to kill me. Oh, look at all the...
She's lighting the torch. It's not gonna help her. She's lighting the Do you think you can keep away from the shadows?
Oh, fucking hell!
There's two more like torches to light.
It doesn't matter because I have a big gigantic asshole trying to kill my ass.
It's got horns.
Yeah, these guys are hard as fuck to kill, remember? They're really fast. I'm trying to focus, he's kind of hard to kill. we go. Okay.
Go anywhere without your light. Take the torch and move.
At least I got them lit before I fucking started getting attacked. What?
When your arm just twitches when you're trying to light the fire.
And now my cat is bawling.
Oh,
Okay, that took me nowhere. Boo boo! Hush! Okay, was that just like literally nothing for nothing? Like, what was the point of that? Other than to light this damn room up with fire? Like, that's literally all I did, is light this whole damn room up with fire. Stick fire everywhere. Didn't get attacked by things. That didn't kill me, so it's okay, but still. Wait, what? The thing lit up for like 2... There we go, it lit up again. What the fuck, why is it lighting up? Lights up for like 2 seconds. If it was in here, it would show me. Maybe it's the dead dude. Okay.
Oh, it's the blood on the floor. I see.
Oh, yay! I see. It had it didn't show. Yes, awesome. Oh shh.
The beast is crawling into your mind, searching for weakness. It found your mother and used her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness, that she's with the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
Be like shh. Shh.
Stupid girl.
It's a trap. The beast is coming.
Oh, that creature. Okay, I'm out in the dark. Whoa, 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 keep running. That was fat. Oh, shit.
What have you done?
Did she just seriously lose the law? Did I lose a fucking mirror?
No, you lost the head.
Without his head, you will
Oh, shit.
His fate is sealed.
Oh, guess I'll be going and finding that.
Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father Zindo while you pined for Dillion. Do you remember that darkness, Senua? The beast is bringing it back.
Her father was horrible.
Why did you leave me? This darkness. It's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillion. I won't give up. I'm I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to find Dewey.
Alright, well, guess we're gonna go find his head. Way the fuck down there.
And let's hope it's not smashed to pieces.
It won't be, it's a video game.
The beast is down there. No. She knows the beast is down there. He's always watching you. He's there. You're never safe from him. You can be here. You can. She needs to find him.
Oh, this is creepy.
She lost it and she has to find it. The torch, a light. Can you see? Your eyes up. You're never gonna find it.
There's another door. Really? I'd probably be like, dude, y'all shut the fuck up. I came down here. Do you want this to be for nothing? Shut up. Be like, you just want me to sit here and rot away in the darkness. No, you don't. Now shut up. Stupid fucking voices. I probably talk back to my voices and cuss at them all the time.
At least they're not all bad.
Most of them.
Yeah, most of them.
Oh, it's just the R. Aw, fuck you. Well, the problem is, what the fuck was that? I hate this fucker. Come on. God damn, I hate them motherfuckers. Oh shit, shit, pick up the fucking... Oh, that was close.
Or torches.
Yeah. I'm like, you motherfuckers. Where are the fucking torches? Because it started to go black on us there for a second, and I had to get back into the light. I mean, it's definitely something like the gameplay in here, as you get used to it, it does get easier, but Jesus fucking Christ, this bitch. Ours are everywhere, but where are they? But they're not on this side. Okay. Okay, I see where it needs to be. Now how the hell am I supposed to light it up? How the fuck am I supposed to do this? Nothing I can do to light this bitch up.
Maybe something in the other room we were just in, maybe?
I think so. Maybe so. I can come up here. There's gotta be a reason. There we go. Light. Like, there's gotta be a reason I can come. There we go. There's the R. God damn, these little voices are creepy as fuck. I keep thinking something's gonna come attack me.
Right.
Okay, here we go. Should be able to see it now. Look up rooms. Okay, here we go. I just gotta align it. I would just be like, who the fuck did I kill? Like, I'm killing nothing but monsters here. Come on, people. Shut the fuck up. I guess psychosis doesn't work that way. It's like probably having anxiety times 1,000. Oh no. No. You fucking kidding me?
Tried to help her, but she wouldn't listen.
How did her father try to help her?
She never, ever listens. Why didn't she listen to He was trying to save her from the darkness. Zinbel was right. Zinbel was trying to save her from the darkness. And she wouldn't listen. And now everybody is dead. Because of her. It's all her fault. All her fault. She should have known. She should have. Why doesn't she learn? Why don't she learn? She doesn't understand. Now the darkness has Dillian's soul. And it will take it. And never give it back. She can search and search, but she will never find it. She's let the darkness in. It's the end. The darkness will take her like it took her mother. She can't resist. Pointless even trying to retrieve it. She's lost. Where is she going? She's got to go deeper to find the head. Deeper towards the darkness. Beast is there.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain would forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir. The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day. And he takes the treasure.
Alright, get ready to run.
Run to where first?
Over there. Hey. Oh shit. I'm right there. There we go.
No.
I do not know. Oh, wait. How is that even... I am very confused because I see all this stuff and I'm like... Alright, put my... Give me fucking flame back. Thank you. Alright. Apparently I didn't need to go in there yet.
Oh. I need to make an M here.
stop it with the fucking darkness. And another thing oh yeah, I don't understand. I'm in the light right here, so you can stop it with the creepiness. And somehow my torch went out. How did my torch go out?
It touched the water.
Oh.
Can you open the door a little more? That way you can get by without the water?
No. Pretty sure I can't. I can try. Real quick. Oh shit. Alright, having nightmares. Nope. Cannot. Nightmares. Okay, back to goodness. I'm like, nope, cannot. Nightmares. More nightmares. How the hell am I gonna make an M? Okay, enough with the you killed us bullshit. See, this is when I would be like, oh, I think I have to go up here. Gotta get up there somehow.
And better question, how are you gonna get the torch there?
I know, because like, there's no fire over there. Okay guys, I'm in light. I guess I'm not in enough light. Shit, I'm stuck. I can't see I died. Fuck. I can't see anything whenever I'm going through that. So like if I don't have a straight path, like I got stuck in the corner, I die. And there goes my arm. Motherfucker. Yeah, that shit is spreading really fucking fast. Like, look how far it went up my arm.
Well, at least it's not completely up your arm like it's supposed to be.
I know, but look how far it went up so fucking quickly.
Because you're so close to the darkness now. How the hell did this?
Don't know. God damn, that was fast. I mean, it's already like... Jesus Christ, I died twice. And now I gotta relight this brazier too. And somehow figure out how to light this one. You want me to chunk it over there or something? I'm just gonna, if it was real life, that's what I would do, is I'd just throw it over there, but... The thing is, that's not really darkness. It's not really all that dark over there. I mean, you got plenty of light coming down. Jump down into the pit. That's what I would do. Fuck it. I'm gonna jump into the pit. Dang, I didn't. I'm focusing on that. I do not know how I'm gonna do this. Because there's no fire over here whatsoever. And now it's not even showing that the M is over here. I really don't want a chance dying again.
Okay.
Let's look it up.
I am. Hold on.
Okay.
It says from the gate, turn around and head the way you came in. Follow the pathway around, going underneath the rope.
What?
That's what it says. Here, I'll take a screenshot.
No, just does it go back where?
From where you came into this section, I guess. That's what it said.
I don't see how that's gonna help anyway.
Here, I tagged you. Just light the torch and then return to the gate. So there's a torch to light around here.
I see a bridge and a torch. Okay, I got that. Okay, I see the brazier. Like,
What's she doing? She's lighting a torch. She's making light. She's making a fire. She's got light on the other side. She'll be safe.
wait.
What's her plan? What's she...
Okay, let's go back. And get that thing. I think it made light on the other side. How is that possible? You can now walk through the waterfall that puts out your torch and sprint to the right. Okay. And I won't die and it goes straight up my...
Get up! Get up! What are you doing?
Okay, and then you light your torch and then go back and light
Yeah.
the other one. Okay. All the bodies, man.
I know. This is creepy as fuck. There we go. Go back underneath the waterfall. And there we go. I don't think we would have ever got that. I mean, it's right there. Why is it not focusing?
Your torch isn't lit.
That shouldn't matter.
Well, I mean, because so you can't get to the section you need to.
Guess I need to get closer. That's, yeah, that doesn't really... I need to be on the other side. I think I need to be on the other side. I'm so fucking confused. What the hell?
I don't think you need to be on the side. It's just a bad.
It's not focusing in on the letter at all. No, I don't. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Never mind. I didn't look at it because I died, remember?
Oh, yeah. That's why the M's went away.
Yeah. There we go. I'm so mad I got all that black on my arm again. I mean, it's not real bad, but still.
Dillian. She can't help but think of him. The tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
She has to keep the torch alight. Keep going.
The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So
What?
Sigurd digs
Just
a
heard
pit
this.
in the dragon's path and lies in wait.
Hold on.
When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death.
I just heard
as it
this
led to
over
the
here. Is it
did.
because I died?
Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day.
I guess it's because I
He
died.
takes the treasure. Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Rayan wants to
guess
keep
so.
Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rayan also wants the strength and wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands the language of birds and hears them talk nearby.
Okay. That's interesting.
From tasting dragon's blood.
Oh yeah, I've heard this story before. Time to go in the hole.
With all...
Oh, fuck. There's grabbing hands. Shit is like fucking Silent Hill shit going on right now.
I have a feeling it's gonna get worse.
We played a Silent Hill game. It's worse than this. It's a lot worse than this. But this is very psychosis shit.
I hear you. I'm coming for you.
Their flame's gonna go out.
Yep, it went out. I can't go any faster.
Just keep moving.
Cillian, I see you. The beast has Cillian. No.
Oh, how fun.
Not take you from me.
Oh god.
I can smell your
No.
You betrayed your god.
I am leaving with him.
Ooh, she's like in beast mode.
That is why Dillian will rot in hell.
Well, there's only two options.
I'm gonna fight him, obviously. Oh yeah, she's pissed.
Into my shadow.
Okay, that's not working. Well, goddamn, that was quick. Shit. She can't, well, that was fucking fast. Gotta figure out. Hitting him doesn't work. Damn it, and it's gonna turn me black? Fucking A. Fuck.
Pause it.
Got it. I got him once. There we go. The only way I can really hit him is if I do this. Oh shit. Where is he going? Where are you going, little fucking freak of nature? There he is. Not full light. Fuck. Oh, that was a close one. Come on, sword. Oh, damn it, he got me. Oh, god damn it. God damn it! I got so far.
At least we know what to do.
I know, but still. At least it didn't, like, do my darkness or anything.
Maybe it can only do one time per boss fight?
I don't know. My mirror's not wanting to work. There we go. How the... There we are. I'm like, god damn, I need to... Fuck. Back in the darkness again. There we go, back in the light. I have to stay in the light. I go in the darkness, it starts to do that shit. Fuck. Light. Where's the light? I'm trying to find it. It's not that easy, trust me. There we go. Fucking A.
Get up, quick! She won't make it.
Dude. What the fuck, Sanoa? She didn't move. I'm sitting here trying to fucking roll and dodge. Damn it.
How in the world did that happen?
I just want to know how the fuck I keep getting out of the light. Like, I'm doing everything I can to stay in it, and no matter what I do, it goes red now. Another thing I don't get is my... God, he got me over. He knocked me over because I can't see anything. I'm trying.
Oh shit.
I can't see shit. See? Like, I don't even move, and like, it fucking turns red. I see, I go around in a fucking circle and it goes red. That was close.
I think you have to.
Defend yourself. Nobody cares.
That was close. Oh, fuck, he hit me hard. Oh god, he went away again. God, he got me again.
So I think you need to stay inside the circle of light that ends.
There's no circle.
It's not exactly a circle.
No, it's not. He goes dark whenever he wants it to. I've noticed. Because I can be in the same spot and it'll go all dark all of a sudden. He knocks me senseless when he falls. I'm getting really fucking annoyed because he's not dying. God damn, of course he goes, disappears. I'm gonna see if there's like...
I'm looking up. Let's see. So we're on the Sea of Corpses, or Helheim.
I love you too, baby.
Helheim, okay.
What baby? It's Finrar. It just says to do what I do. Yeah, what I'm doing. It's that monster, that dragon they keep talking that they were talking about. I love you too, baby. It's just doing the same thing that I've been doing. Oh fuck, he got me. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Ah, I got him. Killed him.
Fine. That's so funny. Right?
I hit him with one. It said to hit him with heart attacks. I hit him once with a heart attack. And it killed him. Oh shit, he got me. Well, this is a cutscene, but... We're almost done with this game. Oh god. Well, he took me. There's nothing I could do about it. It's a taming the beast. I earned a trophy. Taming the beast.
Evil as an unnatural, invisible
Sure,
force.
we tamed it, huh?
And so invoke the gods for protection. But evil can come from the hand behind the gods. A familiar hand. Cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals. Kept her trapped in that hole. She couldn't say which was worse. The darkness.
Oh, it went up my arm again.
Or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both. And so she left. Headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Delian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, my love.
She will save his soul. Even if this time she can't save her own.
Oh, did it just like go down my arm back again just to go back up it?
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Listen.
But believe this. It was my mission to make you hate. To hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this quest. All this time, I wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago. But you have conquered your darkness at every turn. You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
Then take me to the mountain. As deep as we can go.
I won't stand in your way. You will not survive what is in there.
I love it.
I know.
She doesn't want to tell me. She has nothing. She has nothing. She's come this far. She wants to go for it. She wants this to be it. She wants to save Delian's soul. She must listen to the shadow.
Baby, stop. I love you too. Just close your eyes and die, because that's basically what would happen if you closed your eyes.
She's still alive. The rot hasn't. It could all be over so soon. Now she must go. It is growing. She doesn't. It will kill her eventually.
Mother, I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods. I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me.
How the fuck do I expect me to go anywhere?
That even I can't see.
I see a ladder.
I'm not here to fight my past.
So cute.
I'm here for Delian. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
Oh god, I gotta fix things again.
She's done it before. She can. She'll do it again. How will she do it? There must be a way. You have to try. Get to the gate. She'll never make it. She can see it. The bridge. She can't cross the bridge. It's broken. She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before. You have to fight on. Be powerful. The final battle. Get his soul back. It's the final task. Yes, it is.
This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty.
Okay.
I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
I think you had to go up those stairs. To the left.
No, there's things I missed. There's stairs I missed that I missed on purpose. Just wanted to see how far this led me. Let's see where those stairs lead, though. I just want to see where these go. I didn't check. Yeah, lower stone, I thought.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end.
I've missed.
They
probably.
call this Ragnarok,
Yep.
the destiny of the gods.
Thor, Ragnarok.
First, there will be a terrible winter, 3 years long. Then, mankind will turn on itself. Brothers will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will fall into ruin.
Oh, no, I needed to come here. Or I needed to come. Well, got that piece. Apparently there's more than one piece. Okay.
You had to go up the stairs that we saw
Yeah.
earlier.
Oh, I know.
There's two.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
It's right there where those wolf heads or whatever those things are. They're either wolf heads or the horses. I was like, okay, there's a lure. Oh, fucking A! Fuck!
This game isn't very fair.
She won't make it.
These fights are never fair. What do you expect? You know what? Fuck yourself. Okay? Go fuck yourself with your own fucking kicking. I can do that shit too. Sorry. Makes me mad because he starts kicking me. I'm like, you know what? I'll kick back. Fuck you. We saw Hella briefly. Pretty creepy looking.
She could give her her own soul. No. Her soul's rotting. She'd rather die. It's a worthless soul. But it's all she has to give. She has a warrior soul. What could she give? A cursed soul. Of course she is, no matter what she does. She can find her. She can find her and Ragnarok. She's a warrior. She's got Hela will want to find her.
I think I missed my...
Soul is valuable. Hela will want her soul. Hela. She can take Dillion's soul and lay him to rest. Hela. She can get his soul back. She can do it. She
There we
can.
go.
She can.
Alright, I'm still missing pieces.
She thinks he's so special. Can do this. She must see. She has the sight. She can see her secrets.
That could be another way to do this.
Be from the original bridge down there.
There's an illusion. She's found a way. There's a way. She can see. She must align herself. She can do it. There's the door. She aligns herself. It's there.
Wait, I hear it. Where is it? There's an illusion somewhere. Where is it?
Oh, I see. I think.
I see it. Oh.
Yeah.
Did it.
There.
There we go. Got it. Of course not.
Northmen say the gods will fight their last battle at Ragnarok. Their watchmen will blow the horn that can be heard through the whole world, and Odin will speak with the severed head of Mimir, which gives him good counsel. The land of the giants will thunder with the sound of their army on the move. The gods will assemble, the dwarves will leave their stones, the frost giants will come from the east, the Midgard serpent will turn up the waves, eagles will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks. The ship of the dead will set sail.
I knew it. Ow.
She's injured. She can still do it.
Damn it. I got stuck. Like, this room is small. I keep getting stuck. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, where did I come from? I don't.
No idea.
I
I think
over here.
I think the store because you lifted a thing, right?
That was earlier. But I got it. Here we go. Got it. After I got this sword, I mean, it's gotten a lot easier to fight him. Jesus Christ. So annoying. Fuck. Game is so good, they don't know what they're missing. What's that? I just hope Sev is a really good game player. That's all I'm gonna say. This game is not necessarily the easiest game in the world to play. Here we go. The last part of the fade. Oh, motherfucker. What are you? Oh. Oh, wow. That was, something I had not seen yet. What the hell? Like, seriously, was that shit? Like...
Just throw it.
Oh my god, he just killed me. That was this space. And there goes up my arm some more. Well, I think it was already up there, but whatever. Here we go. Back to the phone. Motherfucker! Fucking annoying the piss out of me!
She's injured. She won't make it.
Not one of you guys. Kinda not a surrounding thing, more of a like... God damn it.
Finish this. Behind you. Behind you.
Oh, you annoying How many motherfuckers are there? Like, no, and these motherfuckers are hard. They're not the easy ones.
Get up quick.
Because you're almost done with the game.
The mirror. The mirror. Focus is coming.
I'm trying to focus. Come on, bitch. Let's do this.
She can still do it.
Like 25 of them, man.
Yeah, you're not the one playing.
Behind you. Behind you.
Fucking A! I have to do that all over again.
Now. It's nearly
You. I'm done. Got pissed off enough.
Yay.
I can sense her. Where is she going?
All the blood on the floor.
She's getting closer to Hellblade.
Yeah.
She's going to die. I'm scared. Wait. What happens when she dies?
I can't get through the. Okay, I was like, the door's not working!
Wait. What? What happens when she dies? What happens to us? What happens to us?
Your voice is. You shut the fuck up finally, for one.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
We don't want to die. I don't want to die. Senua, stop. Turn back. Stop. Stop. Why is she going? Stop.
Y'all are just voices. You can't control her. Look at her fucking laugh.
Why won't she stop to die? She won't stop. 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 I don't want to die.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
I don't want to die. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
You're like, then go away.
Please stop. You'll never come back if you go there.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me.
But like, y'all are mean to me anyways.
They were afraid. Like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
No!
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
You are they gonna stop talking to it?
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No. Oh, this place is not quite like that. It's as if it knows that true torment lies within. Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape. This is her hell.
Oh god.
Burned her because she was a witch.
She wasn't a witch, she heard
They
voices.
thought she was a witch. Or...
You see the darkness, faces of fear and suffering. I see it.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld.
What a fucking
They crawl
asshole.
into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too.
Jesus Christ, what a dick.
You understand, Sam?
This is his father. Her father the entire time. I'd kill my dad.
Do you understand? You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation.
Oh, she's
It
so
is the
ugly.
way of the gods.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you. And so you killed her.
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother. Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandoned you.
You tortured her. You killed her. You are the darkness.
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
Oh god, that's... Wow.
The darkness is inside you and will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Silver. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw your last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me. Ah!
can see through your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Look at you. Running forward, moving backwards to wallow your evil past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillion. The same mistake that killed him in the first place. I'm trying to save you from yourself. You still believe it is a lie? The plague of darkness, the butchering of Dillion by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillion's soul if the darkness is alive? How you saved him?
He's here. I know he's here. Dillion, I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you.
Oh, the fucking crow creature. And now's the other beast. Pain. Now just a bunch of creatures. God, he's fast, even fucking mirror working.
Behind you.
Oh yeah, he was easy. But there's two of them, so.
Watch out.
Dude, how the fuck did he even get me?
Dillion! Where is he? You're trying to trick me again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Dillion is gone. Dillion is dead.
Wow, she's getting small.
Or what? What can you do to me that you haven't already? Fight me. Come on.
You betrayed your own father. You betrayed the gods in search of Dillion, in search of love. Look where that's got you. Let go of the rock. Let go of redemption. Let go of Dillion.
The only thing that's the only thing that's ever loved her, so like I really don't blame her. I died. Fuck. Oh, I think I was supposed to. Oh yeah, the final battle I was. There she is. Had to drop your blade.
If you're alive, and there's no doubt, then you never took him from me, did you? And I can't save doing it. Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to him? You're not a liar, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know it's him. I know you have him. I'll give you my life. That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it. I'll be a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok. If you release it. quest. Nothing. You will have no power over me.
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senna. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Samuel. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea. Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again. This is where my story once began. And so it has to end here. Because I cannot see further than this.
Follow us. We have another story to tell.
My friend. Go with her. This now will be your story to witness. Goodbye.
What the fuck?
I know it's hard to tell how mixed up you feel. Hoping what you need is behind every door.
Like, seriously?
Well, first it had me crying, and then and now I'm just like, what the hell happened?
I don't know! The ending is... What the fuck?
Still a better ending than the sinking city.
Well, nothing... Yeah, everything will be
That
this
was fucking
sinking city.
This is good. Even the ending, I don't understand it quite, but I think it's a good ending.
Oh my god.
So maybe she became Hellra?
I don't know, I'm like looking at this shit. Hold on.
What does this ending mean?
I don't know. Hold on. I have to. Let's see if there's like different endings. Hold on. Ending. There's a secret ending. The extra scene features Druth and is unlocked at the final portal if you found all the lore stone and the world. Druth reveals he was lying to Senua throughout the story. Okay, well that's not that big. How many endings? Is an outstanding new game, blah 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 blah. Don't really care. Will make you question what's real. That's a little bit, yeah. Let's see.
I don't want you to hate for all the hurt that you feel. The world is just illusion, trying to change you. Please don't.
Yeah, that's... She has pushed the psychosis to the back of her mind. So there's only one ending, which is good. But what the fuck?
Is there gonna be a second one?
If you're playing through Hellblade a second time on PS4 to get the true ending, keep in mind that it's possible. What's the true ending? What's the true ending? Oh, that's finding all the lore story, but that's the one that... Hold on. Apparently... Just tell me what the fucking true ending is. Apparently him saying that everything's a lie.
Please don't go.
Yeah, this is in a different language. So...
Please don't leave here. I don't want you to hate for all the hurt that you feel. The world is just illusion, trying to change you. Please don't go. I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please. Oh, please don't leave here. I don't want you to change for all the hurt that you feel. This world is just illusion, always trying to change you.
Hold on.
freaking good game, though.
I know, it was a really good game.
True torment lies within. Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape. This is her hell.
Senor is a child of priestess here in Zimmer, a druid. Her mother suffered from mental illness and believed that her symptoms of psychosis were traveled in its feet days by Lyndon was brutally tortured into giving up locations of various villages and settlements which would then be pillaged by the Northmen. It was on one of these raids on Orkney that he escaped.
Hold on.
Another came to them, plainly of bark and black. He was a secret children's priest.
What? So... That's fucked up. So if you find all the lore stones, you find out that his father is the one that, her father is the one that told where, Senua's village was, and that's the reason why her lover died and everybody else died in the village. Druth, you know, the one that talks to her?
Yeah, is her father.
No.
No?
No, Druth, the one that talked to her that tells you about all the stories.
Oh, okay, that guy. Okay,
That guy, yeah, he ends up, you find all the lore stones, which of course we didn't, but if you find all of them, he tells you that he goes to the Northmen to find safe passage. He tells them of the village, of Senua's village, and that's the reason, that's how they find Senua's village, and they go and kill everyone and sacrifice them. So, in other words, all of her suffering is because of her father. Like, everything. So fucked up. Okay. Including the part of her, you know, her husband dying. Just fucked up. Okay. So I was like trying to Yeah. Does Hellblade have permadeath? Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. As we discovered in August 2017, Hellblade does not, in fact, have a permadeath system. Yes, the dark rot will gradually creep up Senua's arm, but it can never reach her head, no matter how often you fail in combat. Hellblade's permadeath is a bluff. So in other words, you're fine. You can die as many times as you want.
Yeah, we've been worried.
No. So yeah. Ah! That's just so fucked up.
So, but is anybody explaining what happened to Senua?
Senua was not a Viking. What? Sorry. What happens to her? No, it doesn't. It just says she's happy because she's finally able to, like, push the psychosis to the back of her mind, so she's able to not listen to it anymore. So it doesn't plague her anymore. The darkness eventually goes away.
But she's dead.
Mm-mm.
Sure.
She doesn't die.
But technically she's dead because she can't go back to the real world.
No, she was in the real world. That's why she told her to follow you. Follow her to the next. I guess the next.
So did she somehow ended up killing?
No, I think they kind of just had a understanding, and I think that was like a nightmare in her mind. I think everything was like the psychosis fucking with her at the very end, and she defeated it, and by doing so she defeated Hella.
But she returned
Hella.
the head to...
Yeah, to the because I think her returning the head to the sea meant kind of like she was returning the head back to like
his body.
Yeah. So but yeah, that's what Druth, which was that guy, he was lying to her throughout the series because he didn't want her to know that her father was the one that actually... It says, Hellblade keeps you strung along because you want to unravel a mystery, even if, in this case, the mystery is just trying to sort out what is real and what is a manifestation of Senua's psychosis. Even at the bitter end, we're not told explicitly what has happened. The last cutscene is long and drawn out as Senua bargains with the silent goddess. Throughout the whole thing, she is still questioning, are you a lie? Are you a liar? Are you just a part of me? Or will I get Dylan back? Even though she has been on this long, arduous journey, the delusion that is part of her psychosis still haunts her. There's no cure for it, only the slow, painful process of coming to terms with it. In the end, Senua appears to be killed by Hela and then reunited in a way with her lover. We then see the goddess picking up Dylan's head and dropping it off a cliff into the void below. It's then revealed that this was Senua, not Hela, as in the earlier parts of the game, horrific death was not literal, but rather a part of her journey. In this instance, is indicative of Senua's coming to terms with loss and with death, not her own, but Dylan's. Even though the game is framed as a journey to retrieve Dylan's soul, it ends with Senua's acceptance of the fact that such a thing was never possible, that her beloved was already beyond her grasp. The trauma of Dylan's death is one of the major themes which Senua must deal with. Well, the second is that of her own darkness, ever present within her, but exacerbated by her earlier treatment at the hands of her father and the death of her mother. The voices actually disappear for the last cutscene of the game, to a point to where it feels like Senua has almost defeated this part of herself. Of course, this would be problematic in a game all about mental illness. You can't just defeat a mental illness in real life. As the cutscene progresses, however, we learn that the voices are still there. At first it's just the main voice, the narrator, who tends to speak more reasonably, but the other voices are still there, and in the darkness too. The darkness is here, the chorus reminds Senua in increasingly worried tones. But this whole journey hasn't been for nothing. Wait, it's different. The tone changes slowly as Senua walks away from the edge. As she learns to accept death, Senua also learns to accept her own darkness. And the fact that it'll always be with her, but this time it's different. We didn't watch the 25-minute feature included in the game's main menu, which we're gonna watch here in a sec. It's definitely worth a watch, both for an interesting look into the game-making process and for information on Senua's experience and how they reflect real people's lived experience of psychosis. The secret ending. There's also a secret ending to Hellblade, or rather, an extra scene you can get. The extra scene features Druth and is unlocked at the final portal if you found all the lore stones in the world. Druth reveals that he was lying to Senua throughout the story. He reveals that he tried to broker peace between his people and the Northmen after they took him as a slave, but instead, after being tortured, he led the Northmen right to them. But there's another part to it. He also reveals that her own people were betrayed by one of their own. He describes a man in black who sounds suspiciously like Senua's own druid father. It is not the gods who cause so much suffering, he concludes. It is those close to us. If you, like me, missed some lore stones, here's the whole scene, which I watched. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna see what this Hellblade features in. And it says, contains spoilers. That's why I didn't watch it. Here we go.
She's dreamt of this before.
It's coming. Is it?
They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake? And we only see what our inner eye creates for us. Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people fear seeing the world through her eyes.
Yes, she's scared.
Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is a video game about Senua, a Celtic warrior on a vision quest into Viking territory. But what sets our hero Senua apart is that she suffers from severe psychotic mental illness.
He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching.
The original idea for Hellblade was to create a classic hero's journey, a journey of suffering, but one where the fantasy world is not another planet or alternate universe.
Oh my god, I wish they would have had that.
Constructed in Senua's mind. But to do so would mean putting psychotic mental illness at the center of the experience, a subject that is still considered taboo, and a challenge that was both terrifying and exciting in equal measure. In Hellblade, the starting point was a newly discovered Celtic goddess called Senuna in Ashwell, Hertfordshire. When first discovered, her name was thought to be Senua, a name which I liked and kept. I wondered if Senua might have been a Celtic warrior like Boudica, who stood up to the Romans. While the Romans had conquered all of Europe, there was a group of Celts up in the furthest reaches of the Roman Empire that could not be conquered, the Picts. And so the Romans built a wall, called Hadrian's Wall, that spans across Britain from sea to sea to keep the Pictish barbarians at bay. The Picts were known for their war paint, painted on with woad, and their matted hair clumped with lime. And so Senua would be a barbarian Pict in this image.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't live home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait.
Orkney is off the coast of Scotland and was inhabited by the Picts. Steeped in history and mystery, And so I made Orkney Senua's home and set the stage for a crisis. In the late 8th century, the first Vikings landed on the Orkney Islands. The population of the Picts crashed thereafter, replaced by the Norsemen of the 9th century. Were they wiped out? We don't know for sure, but it would seem likely given the reputation of the Vikings. The Northmen's brutality is legendary. High-ranking leaders and chieftains of the tribes they conquered were often offered as sacrifice to their gods. The most brutal of these sacrifices was known as the Blood Eagle. I imagine Senua as a young female warrior who returns home from exile to find her partner, Dillion, brutally sacrificed to a Norse god by these hellish warriors from a faraway land. I imagine the horror of this moment and how it would have dragged her deep into mental torment.
No!
I came to learn that the Celts had a sophisticated and nuanced perspective on the nature of mental disorder. One term they used was Gelt. A Gelt is a man or woman who has been driven mad by a curse, battle trauma, or grief. The Gelt would take to a life in the woods in search of penance, punishment, and purgation. And so Senua became a Gelt, cursed by darkness, looking for redemption in the wilds.
You stop. Come here.
Another word the Celts used in reference
Oh,
to
the
mental
sky.
disorders was truth, meaning fool, or liar, one who utters the words of God. They tell of the mad sinner who flees battle into exile and takes on a beastly nature, growing feathers on his body. The character called Truth in Hellblade is based on a little-known person called Findan, an 8th century Irish Celt who was captured and enslaved by the Vikings, but eventually escaped to Orkney where he became a monk.
I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Upon meeting Senua, it would be his stories that fuel her quest deep into their world of gods.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end.
The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, flames will play against the sky.
The heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla...
Nothing was worse than that fucking river.
Prepare yourself for Ragnarok, for it is nigh.
So the stage was set for a new adventure, a journey into the Norse underworld called Hell, a vision quest fueled by madness and myth, a fantasy that was created by Senua's own mind, and one that we would experience through her eyes.
This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
To make a game about a warrior with psychotic mental illness as its central theme was fraught with danger. Mental illness, such as psychosis, is still taboo and rarely acknowledged in a century of cinema, never mind the new medium of games. Where it does feature, it often conflates psychosis and psychopathy associated with a lack of empathy. It is unfortunate that these two words sound so similar that they are used interchangeably in media. I must admit that I didn't have to look very far to discover my own ignorance of the subject. So we reached out to Paul Fletcher, psychiatrist and professor of health neuroscience at University of Cambridge.
Oh,
Psychosis
dang.
is a descriptive term, and it refers to having a loss of contact with objective reality. So it's characterized by two main sets of symptoms. One of them is hallucinations, where somebody experiences perceptions when there is no actual objective thing out there to perceive.
You're already dead. Who are you?
And the other is delusions, where somebody comes to very often bizarre, unpleasant, frightening beliefs when there's no good evidence in favor of them.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
We reached out to Welcome, a biomedical research charity that spends billions on research and awareness programs aimed at improving health.
Mental health hasn't always been presented in the media in a way that is particularly helpful.
It can be challenging to engage people with the subject matter, and there are a lot of preconceived ideas about mental health, and particularly schizophrenia and psychosis. So we hope our support allows the team to continue to collaborate with Paul Fletcher and with those who have experience of psychosis to create a game that provides a fresh perspective on the condition and allows audiences to engage with it in a way that just wouldn't be possible in any other medium.
What started out as a brief consultation convinced me that we were only scratching the surface of an immensely deep and interesting subject that could enrich and change the very nature of the game.
That's cool. Thanks so much for coming here.
Pleasure. Thanks. It's really interesting for me. I'd love to be involved. I think it's fascinating.
Our understanding of psychosis is still very much a mystery, and ways of treating it are still primitive compared to physical illness. After all, it is easy to see the pain and suffering caused by physical diseases or physical trauma. It is not so easy to see the mental suffering and trauma of severe mental illness. But what if we could find a way to see it? Games are capable of drawing you in for hours on end, playing the role of a character who is different from you, experiencing their perspective, and actively involving you in a world that functions with a different set of rules. If we were to represent Senua's psychosis, we would have to simulate voice hearing, a common attribute. But how can we simulate something we have no first-hand experience of? Professor Charles Fernyhough, a leading expert in voice hearing from Durham University, offered his help.
Hearing voices is an experience that is usually associated with severe mental illness, and crucially we know that hearing voices is a part of ordinary life for many people who don't meet the criteria for mental illness.
Yeah. Oh, that's not him in real life.
We know voices vary according to where they appear in space. Voices can appear far away in the distance, they can appear right there in your ear, they can seem to be coming from inside your head.
Based on the information Professor Fernyhough provided, I put together a sound brief and invited some actors to the studio. We recorded the actors using a binaural microphone, which
Yes,
records
that was
the 3D
very
spatial
creepy.
position of sound, replicating the way sound is heard by human ears. It gives you an incredible sense that the person you are listening to is right there beside you. Rachel Waddingham from the Voice Collective came to our studio with 2 young voice hearers to speak to our team. We talked at length about their experiences, and they listened to our tests, giving us feedback on how we could improve on it.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
It's very hard to represent what this experience is like, partly because it's such a personal, intense, emotional experience. It's testament to how Ninja Theory have been listening to what the researchers are saying, but also, crucially, listening to the experts by experience. What they've come up with is so compelling. It's by far the best representation I've heard of what these experiences are like.
Other common attributes of psychosis are visions and flashbacks. We met with Recovery College East, who work with and care for people recovering from severe mental disorders. A group of service users gave us their first-hand account of what they experience.
Sometimes when the vision or what we're seeing is too much, we become smarter until eventually we perhaps don't see anything.
The people we spoke to, the stories they told, were fascinating, harrowing and mind-boggling. The reality of what people experience was vivid, far exceeding what I could possibly have imagined. We went away itching to represent some of these visions and flashbacks in the game.
As we'll know, my heart is so, love is so far away. Don't you know how I wanna feel deeper? I could never know how you grow, all these days are killing me. Now I see deep in me insanity does unfold. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. As we all know, my heart is so, love is so far away. Don't you know how I wanna feel deeper? feel alive, just wanna feel deeper, deeper.
To refine our work, we continue to hold meetings with Recovery College East over the course of a year
But it
and a
took
half,
them a
showing them
long
what we
time
had
to make
achieved
this
so
game.
far and refining the in-game representations based on their feedback. With their help, flashbacks, visions and changes in perception were woven into the story and gameplay of Senua.
The students that are involved in this project.
They started
are
this game in
incredibly excited about being
2014.
involved. They have described the experience as being important because it values their lived experience and shows that despite what we have been through, all of that experience becomes valid, that actually it's something that we should all be talking about.
The experiences described range from beautiful to frightening beyond comprehension. I heard of a girl who has to live with an angry voice screaming at her, slamming on her doors and walls 24 hours a day. I met someone who would often see hanging corpses in the room, so real that
Jesus.
she would sometimes try to rescue them. The panic and fear that comes with such visions is entirely understandable, and it can be a living horror for some.
Worthless, weak, pathetic. Go on, feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
I was urged by one fellow that we should not shy away from showing this horror, and so I was perpetually torn in making Hellblade. Had we gone too far with our representations or not far enough?
Broken and lost. Just like your soul.
Come on.
In some ways, voice hearing and visions were the low-hanging fruit, so to speak. There's another aspect of psychosis that is much harder to explain, but one that I think video games are uniquely able to represent, which are often called delusions.
People begin to see patterns in the world. They begin to link things that most people wouldn't link. Most of the things that we might think would be coincidence or, not worth commenting on. Nevertheless, that might have a particular salience or importance for them.
One individual described how everyday words, sounds, colours and objects were steeped in meaning to him, forming a strange and sinister puzzle that he was determined to solve but could not quite get to the bottom of.
It's not just brain dysfunction. It's not like the system shut down. It's actually an incredibly creative process. The person creates a world populated with voices and phantasms and terrors, and they're completely immersed in it. They believe in it.
We often invite people into the studio to play the game. In one of our playtests, they played through much of the game, making associations between runes, secret messages, and the threat of darkness that stalked them. There are many things that happen in the world of Hellblade that make perfect sense within the context of Senua's mind. The dark rot that's killing her slowly from within, the secret runes of the gods that block her path to Helheim, and strange associations that exist in the game to confuse you. To complete Senua's quest, you have to internalize and accept the logic and meaning behind these things to progress. Afterwards they said that they didn't see much evidence of mental illness in the game. People with delusions of all sorts would argue the same thing, that they are not aware of their experience being abnormal in any way.
I need this sword. It's important.
Representing perception changes and thinking patterns within Hellblade gives us a set of symptoms common in psychosis. But people with lived experience were keen to emphasize another point, that it is wrong to define a person by their symptoms. Quite often, the illness comes not from the symptoms, but from the stigma, isolation and mistreatment that comes about from the rest of society.
They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
I needed someone to portray Senua, someone who could believably internalize her suffering. Melina Jurgens, our video editor, had been a stand-in for Senua over a few months while we perfected our motion capture techniques. Without realizing it, she had already auditioned for the role, and I knew her well enough to know that I didn't have to teach her to act, but to relive her own internal pain. As often is the case, those who have suffered mental anguish are never far from us. My hope is that by creating a compelling and aspirational character in Senua who feels very much real, albeit in a fantasy setting, we can provide a lens into her reality, a different one to yours, and this is where storytelling comes into play. I imagined her life based on common threads in real people's lives. She was always prone to psychosis as a child. Her mother Galina also heard voices and had visions, so perhaps there was a genetic aspect. Or perhaps it was cultural, as she lived within a world without science, of gods and a superstition, as exemplified by her druid father Zimbal. Psychosis developed in her late teens to early 20s and was exasperated by stigma and isolation at the hands of the clansmen and her father.
This darkness. It's spreading.
The trauma of seeing her lover Dillian sacrificed tips her over the edge, making her remodel her reality around a concept that connects everything: the darkness. So the question is, what Senua experiences real? Can only be answered by saying, yes, it is real. It is her reality.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Towards the end of the project, service users and professionals that had collaborated with us were invited to see the near-final game. It was a chance to see if the game had reflected their views or if it had misrepresented them.
For me, being involved in especially developing Senua's character has been really important, and being able to bring in my perspective and what I see and what I hear, and having that built into the game has been a real privilege. It's gritty and it's meaty, and there are some tough subjects in there that are being tackled with honesty.
I was blown away by it today, absolutely blown away. It was just fantastic to get the opportunity to use our lived experience in a very creative way. There's nothing tokenistic about the work we've put in. It feels like we've been listened to, things have been taken on board, and I think there was a lot of realism in the game itself, and it feels very authentic.
Hellblade will give people a good experience of what it's like to hear voices and have those experiences. I'm glad that the guys at Ninja Theory have asked us to come along and help them build an experience that's positive when it comes out, and get myself a copy and have a go.
I think all the way through I was really inspired by how the conversations have translated into the game in a way that I think I didn't imagine was possible. So wonderful, really wonderful.
I really hope that others will follow the lead they've set and use the power of something like a video game to change people's perceptions, to increase understanding, and ultimately to make some of the stigma around voice hearing and other experiences go away.
For me, it was really exciting to see something that I explore scientifically being represented so beautifully in a character who's trying to penetrate the mysteries of the environment in which they've been placed, with all of this strange uncertainty and noise and conflicting information that they're getting. I'm very excited by this way of trying to represent mental illness, because I think it actually might be offering us insights that we wouldn't get from pure scientific explorations, and actually giving us quite an empathic view of what it might be like.
Mental illness has been with us for as long as we have been on this planet, but why? Why hasn't evolution stamped out this weakness from within our gene pool? I often pondered this question until I realized that the question had an inbuilt flaw. It assumes that being and thinking differently is a weakness. The only reason we have computers, spacecraft, medicine, poetry, art, and yes, even video games is because individuals are able to simulate new abstract realities in their minds and share them with the rest of us. We need people to be willing to see differently in order for us to progress and survive as society. and we need to be open to these new ways of seeing. And it is this spirit that motivated me to create Senua's story and share it with you.
I looked it up, like, while we were watching this or whatever, and there's, like, nothing on like a Hellblade 2 or anything. I don't know if they're ever gonna even come out with one. So, I guess it's like one of those things that you have to take it as you will on the ending.
Like Monsters, Inc.
I don't know about Monsters, Inc., since there's been like 3 of them, but...
There's 2. There's only been 2. But
They had the college one.
that's the second one.
Oh.
It's only the first one, and then the second one is the college one. So it's a pre-Monsters, Inc. But Monsters, Inc. ends with solely the blue and purple monster opening up the door for the little girl. And it ends there. So.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think it's exactly the same though, because you had a completely different experience.
No, I'm not saying about the experience. I'm just saying it's a cliffhanger kind of thing.
Like, did she really fight all this stuff? All this in her mind? Like, you know, what did she do if she didn't fight all these things? What did she do this entire time? Like, you know, what was she fighting? Because there's a lot of shit she fought. Makes you wonder. It was a good game, though. It was a really fucking good game. Crazy, though. It's just like, take what you will on it. Like, with just everyone and... I don't know. Maybe she was fighting the Nords the entire time. They deserve it. Like, totally deserve it. Looking little shitheads. They killed everything she loved.
So, what, his name's Dillian?
Dylan. It's Dylan.
Well, she was calling him Gillian.
No, she was calling him Dylan. His
I think
father,
it's
her,
Dylan.
no, her father was something close to that though. What her
So, but he wasn't Celtic. He was part of the British. Wasn't
No,
he
he was Celtic. He was Celtic too. He was part of their tribe.
I could have swore he was part of the other thing.
No, he was part of their tribe, hun. How do you think she met him?
Well,
Her
they got
dad
into
was the
talking
druid.
about
His dad was the chieftain of the tribe, and her dad was the druid, which is like their medicine man, basically. Their priest / medicine man is what a druid is. It's like they worship. They're like their wise man, I guess you would say. Kind of, yeah. So his father was the chieftain of the tribe, because Celtics, they're technically in tribes. So, and her dad was just severely fucked up. Her dad thought, oh, she's, you know, like her mom was hearing these dark voices, and it wasn't that. It was just a symptom of psychosis. She could have been anything from being schizophrenic to we wouldn't even know, because, like I said, he burned her at the stake himself wasn't even the fucking village. It was the fucking himself. It was him. He's the one that burned her at the stake. It wasn't the fucking tribesmen. The tribesmen weren't like wanting her to die or anything like that. He did it, and he told fucking Noah that that's what's gonna happen, because if she starts hearing tales of the, voices from the underworld, and then he fucking locked her up her whole entire life until she met Dylan, and then started watching him from afar and fell in love with him. Then she finally went to go see him and fell in love with him. And he taught her how to start fighting, and then they fell in love with each other, which is really sad. He was what took her away from everything. So,
because of her stupid father.
Yeah, her father was an evil motherfucker.
Believed he was religious and the voices were evil.
Evil motherfuckers. Fucking dad was just... like...
155.
I was just... God, her dad was just... oh my god. But yeah, so I guess it's just like all up to your interpretation of things. All we know for sure is her dad was an evil asshole. I'm gonna stop the broadcast.